The title is not clickbait, and I think it's so cringe when people that make content cry about viewership. But this isn't really crying. I'm here to explain you exactly why I'm shadow banned, why the videos are tanking, and my game plan moving forward. And this has happened before. For the people that's not aware, you're probably not even aware that I even uploaded this video here. Many people right now are not even getting the videos that I uploaded because of a certain background thing happening with the YouTube algorithm. And let me try to explain. What you see in the graph here is obviously lifetime viewership with different stats seeing as views, impressions, blah, blah, blah. But I want you to take a look at, this is not updated enough to fully show what's happening, but the videos are tanking, and a similar thing happened back in February. Some of you were here back then, but this is when we were doing Tensura re-reactions. We were also premiering videos at that time, and I believe that because I was premiering too many videos and they were underperforming, that the YouTube algorithm kind of like just dropped me. And what do I really mean by YouTube algorithm drop me? Well, does it make sense that for a channel with fucking almost 27K subs, that we have a Danmachi Annie's cut content that can't even cross 400 views? Have you noticed that the Dan reaction viewership is trash right now? Have you noticed that our community series are all tanking? There's something going on, and let me prove it with actual hard analytics. So, about December 13th, 14th, something changed fundamentally. It's honestly after, right over here. The fucked up thing is, it happened after this video was uploaded. And this video says, this might be the end of Kaka TV. I don't think that me giving you a warning about the copyright strikes is what caused this kill switch to happen. But it is very interesting that before this, the viewership was all great. Everything was going smoothly, yet something changed so fundamentally. Like even shows like a community series still hitting like 2 to 3K, everything is fine. But then boom, everything just flatlines. Let's bring up Dan as an example. Okay, let's compare a couple things. I will bring up, maybe this episode's not fair because this is obviously a really hyped up episode, right? So let's bring up I don't know, a video from November 23rd, a video from last week, December 7th, and a video that currently is tanking right now. What I'm trying to show you is not the views, but look at the audience tab. If you look at the audience tab, there's this not sub to subscribe ratio, which kind of shows you obviously who's watching. And contrary to popular belief, a lot of YouTubers say, hey, 90% of you are not subscribed. They show you exactly this snippet, right? And they say, please click the sub button, right? That's actually a great problem to have, because if your videos are getting pushed out to a huge pool of audiences that's not even subscribed, you're doing well. Algorithm is pushing your video, giving you a chance to a wider audience that hasn't found your channel yet. And let's look at the most recent episode, not the most recent, but the second most recent, right? 50-50 split. Everything is good. Viewership is fine. We're happy. And then this happens. 79.4 to 20.6. Do you think that this is a coincidence? I don't think so. YouTube algorithm right now is suppressing my videos. Not every video. It's not one video tanking. Every video will tank, and it'll only be limited to our subscriber base, right? Look at it. 50-50, 50-50, right? And then suddenly, this doesn't just happen, but it does sometimes. Here's another example. If you don't believe me, I don't know. What video recently, is tanking a lot? Well, Danmachi's tanking. Does this have enough, data to actually show the audience split? Let's look at it. It does. Okay, so let's bring this up again. Let's compare the Danmachis, okay? Boom. We're gonna compare the last 3 videos, okay? Look at this shit. You look at the audience tab, 50-50 split. Fantastic. This is what our normal viewership was. Look at this. 50-50 split, roughly, right? This is great. Look at this one. 50-50 split. Amazing. But why did the most recent episode suddenly have a huge drastic end? And I could go over many other examples, and I will do this. When it comes Tuesday for the actual formal, performance review, I will actually go through the videos. Maybe they haven't passed enough time to show, but I would like to compare the other videos too. But there is something very odd happening right now. Sometimes your YouTube algorithm will like suppress your videos, and it's very frustrating. And no, it has nothing to do with the timing of the upload. It has nothing to do with the fact that the episode name and the number is not in the title. Because if you could use your brains for a second, you would realize that nothing has changed in terms of the packaging of the content, yet the most recent videos are tanking, and everything started roughly December 13th, and we're gonna tank. But remember, this has happened before. Let me bring up this. This graph is basically the same stuff, what you see over here, right? But I just wanted to show you because I can't really draw it. And so I'm just bringing it here. This has happened before. Back in February, I remember distinctly. I remember solo leveling content popping off every fucking week. And then boom, only my subs are getting content. And there's nothing you can really do. But you see how eventually you tank, but you do, after tanking, you come back. And then we get a growth and we get a growth and we'll continue to do fine. So it's just frustrating, obviously, with the copyright strikes and this quote unquote shadow ban happening, but that's what's happening right now. Please don't fucking comment in these videos saying like, oh, you need to do this to get your views up. No, you have no fucking understanding of how the algorithm works. But the pivot is this video. Everything before is perfectly fine. The viewership is amazing. And then boom, after this, everything will now tank proportionally. Not a single series, every video will tank for about a week or two, and then we will simply get back here. We just gotta get through this phase, which is annoying.